Welcome to Emergence Magazine's special seasonal series, Summer of Practice. I'm Emmanuel Vaughn Lee, host of this show, recorded on the unceded lands of the Coast Miwok peoples in present-day Marin County. This episode is part of a special series of guided audio practices that, this year, are drawn from my new book, Remembering Earth, A Spiritual Ecology. This week, we're sharing the second installment in our Summer of Practice podcast series, spanning breath, heart, step, listening, time, and prayer. This series of practices draws you into a simple intimacy with the living world. They are designed to be taken with you outdoors, and I recommend listening through a pair of headphones and pausing within each practice whenever you would like more time. This episode features 3 practices focused on the heart. Heart. I saw him on the streets of the hidden, with something in his hand. I said, "My God, what is this?" He said, "Your heart." I said, "Has my heart such a station that it lies in your hand?" He gazed at my heart, and it was like something folded up, so he spread it out, and my heart covered the space from the throne to the earth. I said, "This is my heart?" He said, "This is your heart, and it is the vastest thing in existence." He took it, as it was still in his hand, to the angelic regions, and I went with him, until I reached the treasury of the hidden of the hidden. I said, "Where are you taking it?" And he said, "To the world of eternity, so that I may look in it and create the wonders of reality in it, and forever manifest myself in it with the attribute of divinity." Rusbihan Bakli. Ask a Sufi about the heart, and you might wish you hadn't, for we will no doubt go on and on. For us, the heart is everything. It is here that we seek refuge, because it is here that love resides. It is in the heart that the spark of divine love, once awakened, grows into a flame, and ultimately into a fire of longing. The heart beckons us, holds us, and if we are lucky, sets us free. As the 9th century Sufi saint and martyr Mansur al-Hallaj famously said, "When the truth has taken hold of a heart, she empties it of all but herself." The mystics say we have 2 hearts, the physical one and the spiritual one. It is said that the spiritual heart lies just behind the physical heart and is a center of energy that can be accessed in numerous ways. In ancient India, this was described in the Vedas and Upanishads as one of the 7 chakras, or energy centers that exist along the spine, from the root chakra at the base of the spine to the crown chakra at the top of the head. In Sufi traditions, chakras are known as lataifs, or subtle energy centers within the body that are seen as places of connection to the divine. For the Sufi, the spiritual heart is considered vast beyond comprehension, so vast that even the entire cosmos could become lost within it. As the great Sufi philosopher Ibn Arabi asks, when the heart encompasses the eternal, how can it possibly notice the existence of the temporary? This miraculous space within the human being is where the ego is drowned by love, where our self ultimately dissolves. It is where connection deepens into communion, where what once lay at the surface sinks into the depths. And perhaps most important, It is the conduit through which we offer ourselves to the divine in all their forms. Like the substance of love and the divine source from which it flows, it is also deeply mysterious. Yet as mysterious and abstract as the heart may be, it is also very much a tangible, physical organ, pumping blood through our bodies with each beat. Through it we feel our first loves, the joy of the birth of a child, the grief of a loved one's passing, and the many simple pleasures of life that touch the soul. These feelings aren't abstract. They are felt in the body, even in the bones. The love that flows through the mystical heart is felt within the physical one. And it is in both hearts that the primordial love we share with the earth resides. For it is here that the inner meets the outer. When the heart is activated, it opens a doorway between us and the divine, becoming a bridge from the Creator, the source of divine love, to the world of creation. Across Sufi, yogic, and Buddhist traditions, spiritual practices were developed to activate the energy center within the heart and to evoke, cultivate, and channel this love. Within my own Naqshbandiya Sufi tradition, we practice a simple heart meditation to empty the mind and deepen into the heart, dissolving into the love that resides there. Over time, this becomes a transformative practice where what is first felt inwardly in meditation becomes embodied and present in waking consciousness. Eventually, love becomes a constant, lived experience. The following 3 practices are variations of the heart practice I have been doing since I was a child. They are intended to help awaken us to the mystery of the divine in all their forms, and to deepen our love for the earth and all the beings that exist within her. The practices build on each other, incorporating new elements as they unfold. I suggest moving through them sequentially to start, until you are familiar with them. You can press pause on your phone between each step of the practices to give yourself the necessary time to do them, and then press unpause when you're ready to move on. One, breathing with the heart, approximately 30 minutes. Find a quiet spot, preferably outdoors, where you won't be disturbed. Sit in any position that allows you to relax and remain comfortable for the duration of the practice. Close your eyes and put your attention on your heart. Feel it beating and how it lies at the center of your chest. Spend a few minutes being with this sensation. Now begin to focus on your breath. Notice the out-breath, the in-breath, and the space at the top of the in-breath. After a few cycles, begin to visualize the breath as energy flowing from the space at the top of the in-breath into the heart on the exhale. Let it rest there for a couple of seconds, and then breathe in, visualizing the breath rising as energy from the heart, moving up through the chest and neck and out of the top of the head, releasing into the space at the top of the inhale. Stay with this cycle for a few minutes. As you continue breathing and visualizing this cycle, you will begin to feel a subtle energetic expansion in the heart as it becomes infused by the energy of the breath. Place your conscious awareness on this feeling of expansion in the heart, continuing to breathe and visualize the flow of energy moving down into your heart and then up through the chest and neck to the top of your head. Focus on this cycle for 15 minutes or for longer if you'd like. When you feel ready, gently open your eyes and take in the world around you before you get up and go about your day. By placing your attention on the heart and breath and visualizing the energetic exchange present between them, you can begin to expand your heart. It becomes infused with the energy present in the breath, and by breathing from the space between the inhalation and the exhalation, you bring the presence of your essential nature into the heart. This is a simple but potent practice that can lead to both a deeper awareness of the heart and a felt sense of its expansive nature. I like to think of it as a little warm-up exercise to get the heart going and ready to be opened by love. Two, immersion in the heart. Approximately 30 minutes. Find a quiet spot, preferably outdoors, where you won't be disturbed. Sit in any position that allows you to relax and remain comfortable for the duration of the practice. Close your eyes, put your attention on your heart, and focus on the breath. On the out-breath, visualize or sense energy flowing from the space at the top of the inhale down into the heart. On the in-breath, visualize or sense energy rising up through the chest and neck and then flowing out through the top of the head. As you continue breathing and visualizing this cycle, you will begin to feel a subtle energetic expansion in the heart as it becomes infused by the energy of the breath. Place your conscious awareness on this feeling of expansion in the heart. Continue with this cycle for a few minutes. Once your heart is activated, think of someone you love. It could be a partner, a parent, a child, anyone who evokes a palpable sense of love in your heart when you think of them. It could also be a place or a pet. What matters is that a real sense of love exists between you and them. Focus on this felt sense of love. Continue for a few minutes. With your attention focused on this love for this person, place, or animal, thoughts will naturally begin to arise that distract your focus. As the thoughts emerge, visualize placing them into your heart, immersing them in the love that is present there. Repeat this process over and over again, imagining each time that the thoughts are being drowned by the love in the heart. If the mind becomes too active and the visualization of immersing your thoughts in the heart too challenging, simply return to the breath. Visualize the out-breath flowing into the heart and the in-breath flowing up the chest and neck and out of the top of the head and into the space between the inhalation and the exhalation. Stay with this for a few minutes. Then return to visualizing the thoughts being drowned in the heart. Continue for 20 minutes, or for longer if you'd like. When you feel ready, gently open your eyes and take in the world around you before you get up and go about your day. While this is, in essence, a simple meditation practice, it can take time to feel a lasting presence of expanded love within the heart. Like all real meditation practices, you have to stick with it and return to it again and again. Over time, the association between love and a particular person or place will fall away, and you will find yourself simply able to feel a presence of love within the heart whenever you place your attention there. It is as if the connection between you and the one you love sparks a nascent flame that is always present in the heart, waiting for you to blow on it. Over time, it may even become a fire. This is a practice I have done for 40 years, and that has the potential to open one to the vastness within the heart. Three, presence of the heart, approximately 45 minutes. Go outside and find a place where the vibrancy of the living world feels close and tangible. If you live in an urban space, this could be a nearby park or green space, your garden, or even a balcony where you can see the sky. Find a quiet spot where you won't be disturbed. Sit in any position that allows you to relax and remain comfortable for the duration of the practice. You may want to lean against a tree or lie in some soft grass. Return to the immersion in the heart practice. Close your eyes, and with each out-breath, sense energy flowing down into your heart. And with each in-breath, sense energy rising up and out through the top of your head. Think of a person, place, or animal you love, and focus on the feeling of love expanding your heart. Continue for 20 to 25 minutes. Slowly open your eyes and take a deep breath, adjusting to the light. With the feeling of love still palpable in your heart, take in your surroundings. With your eyes, acknowledge the plants, trees, grass, soil, and other living beings around you, holding the intention in your heart, I see you. With your ears, listen for the wind and the rustling of branches and leaves, the buzzing of insects, the calls of birds, or the sounds of nearby human voices, holding the intention in your heart, I hear you. Continue for 5 to 10 minutes. Return your focus to your breath. As you breathe out, visualize your breath as an energy of love flowing outward from your heart into the space around you, into the trees, plants, grass, earth, and other living beings. As you do so, hold the intention in your heart, I offer my love to you. As you breathe in, visualize the breath of the trees, plants, grass, and other living beings flowing into your heart as an energy. Continue this for 10 minutes, or longer if you'd like. When you feel ready, take a moment before you get up and go about your day. Perhaps over time, what you breathe in may make its presence known as a response, one that could be felt and even heard. If this practice from remembering Earth resonated with you, check out the rest of the book, which explores how remembrance, praise, and intimacy with the living world can bring us beyond ideas and into an embodied experience of love for the Earth. Remembering Earth is now available in print from the Emergence and Shambhala Publications websites, at all good bookstores, and also as an audiobook on Audible. Emergence Magazine is an initiative of Calliopeia Foundation. Our original essays, in-depth interviews, films, and rich multimedia explore the threads connecting ecology, culture, and spirituality. Our theme music is composed by Logan Stalley and H. Scott Salinas. This podcast is edited by Erica Neininger and produced by Shauna Quinn and Emmanuel Vaughn Lee, with writing by Lucy Warmold. You can subscribe to our podcast wherever podcasts are found. To subscribe to our newsletter, order our new print edition, and check out more of our stories. Visit emergencemagazine.org.